More than half of college students are women, but only a handful study technology.
Women earn only 18% of computer science degrees in the U.S., and blacks and Hispanics less than 10% each.
Since 2002, the wage gap for women in this country has not moved.
A whopping 90% of the company is white or Asian, and 70% of employees are men.
Stuff that's in the tech is for boys.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyone else tired of hearing about these numbers? Let Lesbians Who Tech show you how it's done. LP, take one.
I started Lesbians Who Tech really as an experiment because I honestly thought it would fail.
Lesbians Who Tech? Are you kidding me? There's more than one?
I thought it would be like 80 really irritating lesbians in a room, like yammering on about, JavaScript.
Lesbians que?
We hosted a happy hour. 40 people showed up. By the third event, we had people out the door waiting in line. And these were all new people. These were all smart, brilliant, fun people I'd never seen before. It was in that moment I knew we had something, but I really honestly didn't think we had an organization until the first summit.
Welcome to Lesbians Who Tech.
We had over 800 people show up. And we also had the support of some pretty major tech companies early on because they also wanted to solve the problem of more women representation in technology, specifically more LGBT women. And in that moment, I knew I wanted to show up and build this thing.
So we launched in New York, DC, LA, Portland, and all over the country. We hit 5,000 members, 10,000. Launched chapters in London, Berlin, Tel Aviv, Brazil, and Shanghai. Launched a coding scholarship for LGBTQ women and a mentoring program called Bring a Lesbian to Work Day. And today, we are a global community of 15,000 queer women in technology and our allies.
Lesbians Who Tech last year literally changed my life and the whole story of our company. Our user base doubled in the space of like 2 days and then doubled again in 2 weeks. We had offers of investment. For me, it has been the best conference that I've ever been to. The fact that all the speakers are hanging around.
The speakers were amazing.
I couldn't imagine anyone we could be more proud of than our Chief Technology Officer, Megan Smith.
Unlike all these other conferences in tech, where you can't go up to the speaker or you've got to stand behind 50 6-foot-tall white guys and then you're lost in the crowd. It was just people who are on my level in many ways.
I don't think there's any place like it. I think the X factor really has to do with you showing up though. If you show up, what I can guarantee is that it's something that you'll have connection with, you'll meet incredible people.
Lesbians Who Tech creates a community for sure. People of color are invisible within the tech community, women are frequently invisible, but when you bring them together and we're actually able to look at ourselves, I think something special happens. It goes from just being a community to actually being a movement.
The energy in that space is unlike almost anything I've ever seen.
Holy shit! This is awesome!
Welcome to Lesbians Who Tech.